12 Stages of Light Body Ascension by Jasmuheen, from the book, In Resonance. August 23, 2016. Website: angelstoyou.wordpress.com. Produced by Higher Self.
We are aware that while the planet is undergoing a shift to a higher frequency, that because she is a living moving energy system, all who reside within her energy fields will also experience this realignment. Consequently, I would like to cover in this article two issues. Firstly, what many are experiencing naturally as the planet undergoes her transformation, which is what is termed the creation of the light body. So the next few pages will outline the different stages we may experience as this occurs and how it is manifesting in our own energy fields, for example, bouts of flu, headaches, etc. Secondly, as many are enthusiastic and joyous at these changes, I would like to cover practical things that we can consciously do to build and increase the light quotient in our own bodies. Tuning ourselves to the higher octaves of light and changing our vibrational frequency has been explored extensively in previous chapters, which I will briefly summarize, and then add a few additional techniques to accelerate this process. The process of transition into light is a gradual one. We are not matter one day and pure light the next. Our energy fields are infused with and realigned to light gradually, or else we would experience electrical burnout. In the text, Revelations from an Archangel, Ascension to the 12th Dimension, Archangel Ariel states that the entire crystalline structure of matter was activated to third-level light body, for all planetary inhabitants, in April 1989. Creation of the light body is due to the planet's current transition process and is not an optional experience or process. Beings not wishing to be part of this process at this time will choose death by accident, natural disaster, or decay and disease. As mentioned previously, it is foretold that they will continue their cycle of evolution on another planet of frequency comparable to their own. There is no judgment, it is just the changing nature of energy. According to Ariel, the light body is gradually created through the transmutation of our current physical body as it mutates and absorbs more light. Again, this is interconnected with the realignment of our energy fields to higher frequencies and higher octaves of light, and the following information describes the actual physical process and common symptoms as this change occurs. We are all evolving and absorbing light at our own pace. Some are consciously working with these changes and so their transmutation is quicker, some are unaware and are absorbing this light and change in direct relation to planetary change. However, one can classify this creation into levels. 1. First level, when the body drops density, it commonly displays mutational symptoms of flu, headaches, diarrhea, rashes, muscle, and joint aches. Most flu epidemics are actually light epidemics. Brain chemistry changes, right and left brain functions blend and the pituitary and pineal glands begin to change in size. The DNA structure and chemical components begin to change and pick up extra hydrogen atoms and chemicals that the cells need to take undifferentiated higher light, and break it down into usable light encodements for the DNA. 2. Second level, the etheric blueprint floods with light and releases karmic experiences. Individuals may feel disoriented as well as experience of bouts of flu. Many begin to question, why am I here? Light in the etheric blueprint releases fourth-dimensional structure and causes spins in the geometries of the emotional, mental, and spiritual bodies. Change is rapid and many feel tired. 3. Third level, physical senses become much stronger. Your bodies not only absorb light for its own change, but also acts as a transducer, decoder of higher light energies to the planet as a whole. The process of the in-breath is now irreversible, like an elastic band that has been stretched to maximum capacity, been let go of and will return to its natural state. 4. Fourth level, Major changes are in the brain and its chemistry and electromagnetic energies. Symptoms are often headaches, blurry vision, loss of hearing and sometimes chest pains. Crystal regulators in the etheric body keep lines of light within the fifth dimensional blueprint from connecting again until you are ready. Chest pains are due to the expanding energies of the heart as it opens to deeper levels. Vision and hearing are being realigned to function differently. The mental body begins to wonder if it really is in charge, and individuals get strong, unexplainable and undeniable urges to follow spirit without hesitation. Individuals may get lashes of telepathy, clairvoyance, and nearly all begin to experience empathy. This is a time of feeling, of honoring and accepting and validating the emotional body and learning to control it. 5. Fifth level, the mental body decides to tune to spirit, dreams change and may become more lucid, you get feelings of déjà vu. Thought processes become non-linear. Beings oscillate between knowing and doubt. We realize the habitual nature of thinking and behavior and look at deprogramming and reprogramming to create the I we wish to be, not the I we thought we were from our interaction with parents, peers and society, etc. Change seems to be constant and we consciously begin to discern from our heart rather than judge from conditioned responses. 6. Sixth level, we draw to us others for mutual support and stimulation of growth. We question what is real, our mental process and how we identify with others and ourselves changes rapidly. Reevaluation may be uncomfortable, but we feel it must be done. We look at our relationships, jobs, home environment, living styles. It is a time of letting go, of moving on. We change our friends, everything feels to be in a state of flux, but we feel lighter, vaster, freer somehow. By this stage the light quotient in our being is 33%, we feel as though we are opening up our inner senses and clairvoyance, clairaudience etc. seem normal and natural to us. 7. Seventh level, the heart chakra opens more, we become more real with other emotions, we just have to be ourselves. We release blocks and old patterns. It is a time of great emotional clearing and great intensity as we seek to rid ourselves of emotional baggage. We feel more in tune with each moment, feeling very present and flowing with life. Often old relationships end or change rapidly as beings dig deep and honor their feelings. There is simply no room for denial on any level. We begin to lose emotional attachment to others. Chest pains, angina, are more common as the heart continues to open its energy fields. Fear at this time is released as the energy fields of all the bodies are realigned through the heart, and when aligned, fear drops away. Pressure at the forehead or back of the head is due to the opening of the pituitary and pineal glands as they absorb more light. When these glands are fully open, activated, and functioning at the highest level, aging and death cease. When the pineal gland is fully open we experience multidimensionality, yet duality seems to increase as we leave it behind. Some days we feel connected and joyous, others we are in fear and caught up in survival issues. Many wish to ascend and leave the planet as we sense the very real possibility of ascension through our deepening connection with spirit. As we learn to follow our joy, we may then want to save the planet and have everyone follow their joy. All are stages of progression and reflect our changing perception. Dietary-wise, you feel like eating less, more light, live food. Many at this stage have ceased to eat meat, sugar, and drink alcohol as they feel the effects of these substances on the vibrational fields of the body. 8. Eighth level, we see the Master in all and purely wish to be of service. We leave the saving and rescuing mode behind in favor of the desire to serve divine will. The pineal and pituitary glands change shape. If headaches persist, ask the beings who are working with you to simply tone it down, for they don't feel pain, or ask them to release endorphins, the brain's natural opiate. The brain is being activated, particularly the cerebrum, the sleeping giant. Cranial expansion is common. Triangular seed crystals in the brow and recorder crystals in the right side of the brain are activated along with the 8th, 9th, and 10th chakras. We begin to be hooked into the languages of light. The pituitary and pineal glands are opened fully and work together to create the Ark of the Covenant, a rainbow light that arcs over the top of the head to the third eye that is a decoding mechanism for higher dimensional language. You may find it hard to find words to express yourself as you may think in geometries and tones. If confused, do the unified chakra meditation and ask for messages to be decoded and translated. Again you become much more aware of the vastness and multidimensionality of your nature, that you can be anything that you want to be. You cease to operate from obligation and relationships become transpersonal. You share words from your heart and soul and others may feel disorientated when dealing with you as they no longer have hooks into you to link with. You operate from a deep level of serenity with heightened sensitivity and awareness, yet feel grounded and transformed. By this stage, it is possible to be sustained purely by light and prana, to take no nourishment from the atmospheric realms and to be healthily sustained by the etheric. 9. Ninth level, decoding geometries and toning is easier. Spirit is using the languages of light which shift the sixth dimensional blueprint into a new template for your fifth dimensional light body. Your body may change shape as the energy fields shift. You feel interconnected to all beings everywhere and less connected to the opinions of others. You release the desire for and the energy to sustain the game of separation and limitation and feel truly free. The ninth level sees a mass descension of the light body into physical form. As with the third and sixth, this level sees a strong re-evaluation as we begin the final surrender to spirit and we truly become the divine instrument. Here spirit determines our income, our work, other beings in our lives, everything. This is the dissolution of the ego self, and while ecstatic, it can be most painful. Making the leap can be fearful even though we have evolved through eons of time to reach this point. We may go back and forth, clinging to old comfort zones before completely letting go. There is no turning back and all must be released. Ninth level is surrender and then ecstasy, the letting go of the I. We realize that while free will is real, it is also an illusion, as it is only there to guide us and to empower us to be one with spirit. Survival fears leave, focus in on the now at one at moment. Though fears may surface, they seem unreal and are easily put aside. We tend to disconnect from consensus reality and our choices and reality seem unreal to others. From the 7th, 8th, and 9th the inner light noticeably radiates out, and by now you feel unbelievably grounded, connected, centered, filled with purpose, and desiring only to serve. For a while you may slip between the 8th and 9th, from feeling complete at one moment to being a limited human being again. This settles down by the end of the 9th level. You then continually feel connected and operate from your Christ level, and your intention and motivation is always for the highest, although others, due to their own inner triggers and issues, may not always choose to see that. The 9th is where we begin to hook up to our I am. The last 3 levels unify all energy fields, all chakras are unified and you become totally connected to your I am. 10. 10th level, you are one with source consciousness and know all is possible. DNA is no longer 2-strand but 12-strand, teleportation, manifestation etc., are instantaneous. The Merkaba, another name for our light body, has been built and allows you to pass through space, time, and dimensions complete in your totality. It has its own consciousness to be directed by you. 11. 11th level, all levels of the light body have been constructed and activated and are connected to your physical body via spin points. These light matrices lie along the physical acupuncture meridians, and are lines of light intersecting in beautiful geometries, a new fifth-dimensional circulatory system of light. Cellular regeneration has been accomplished. Time is no longer linear but simultaneous, past, present, and future coexist, all exist in parallels. There is no separation and you will fully manifest your vision of heaven on earth and express the ecstasy of spirit. In this frame of conscious awareness, many now access and create new types of light-based technologies, new community living, new systems of government and equitable food and resource distribution systems. All have received specialist training and skills to help create and manifest the new world, the Golden Age. 12th level, the continuation of the creation and implementation of the New World systems. Hook up with other 12th level initiates who bring into existence new governments, new financial and educational systems, better system of food and resource allocation, etc., as all will be redefined in the final stages of Earth's ascension, so that all may exist in joy, equality, and harmony. By this time, the planet and her inhabitants will have been rewoven into light to shine in their full glory as the final stages of this divine plan unfolds. The planet goes to light, shifts out of this dimension and is brought into a multi-star system where everyone is a light body and follows spirit in total mastery.